This thing is perfect for anyone who hates switching between windows all day. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been living with the ASUS Zenbook Duo for the past 3 weeks, and honestly, it feels like having 2 laptops strapped together without the extra weight. The dual 14-inch OLED screens are the headline act. Each one hits 1920 by 1200 with 165 Hz and 100% DCI-P3 color, so movies look crisp and photos pop. The left screen is touch-sensitive too, which is handy for quick notes or scrolling through long PDFs without reaching for a mouse. I keep my main work on the right panel and reference documents on the left, and the split just clicks. No more alt-tabbing or dragging windows around. It's like having a second monitor that's always with you. Under the hood you get Intel's new Ultra 9 185H. It's a 16-core beast that chews through Excel, Lightroom, and even light video editing without breaking a sweat. The 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 1TB PCIe SSD combo means everything loads in a blink, and the laptop stays cool enough that the fans rarely ramp up. Battery life is solid for a dual-screen machine. I'm getting around 6 hours of real-world work on a charge, which is more than enough for a full day of meetings and writing. The 75Wh battery is tucked into a surprisingly slim chassis, so you're not lugging around a brick. The Intel Arc graphics handle streaming and casual gaming just fine. Think 1080p on medium settings in titles like Civilization VI or Rocket League. If you're doing heavy 3D work, you'll probably want to plug into an external GPU later, but for everyday use it's plenty smooth. The keyboard is backlit and comfortable, and the included soft keyboard, a little touchpad that pops up on the left screen, is actually useful for quick data entry when you're away from your desk. Windows 11 Home runs flawlessly out of the box, and the fingerprint reader adds a nice layer of security without slowing you down. One thing to note, the dual-screen setup isn't for everyone. If you're used to a single, traditional laptop, the learning curve is real. You'll need to rearrange your windows at first, and some apps don't play nicely with the extended touch display. Also, the machine is a bit thicker than a standard Ultrabook, so it won't slide into a slim sleeve. The weight is still reasonable at around 3.3 pounds, but it's definitely not feather light. On the plus side, the OLED panels are gorgeous. Deep blacks and bright highlights make everything from Netflix to PowerPoint slides look premium. The build quality is top-notch, with a magnesium alloy lid that feels like it'll survive a drop. And the included Traix mousepad is a nice bonus. It's thin enough to toss in your bag but grippy enough to keep your mouse steady during long sessions. If you're a multitasker, a creative professional, or just someone who hates window juggling, this laptop is a game-changer in the best sense. It's not the cheapest option, but it delivers where it counts: screen real estate, power, and portability. The link is below if you want to dig into the specs yourself. For most buyers, the real question is not whether ASUS Zenbook Duo Dual Laptop, Intel Ultra 9 185H, 16GB LPDDR5X RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD, 14-foot WUXGA, 1980 by 1200 OLED touchscreen, Intel Arc graphics, soft keyboard, W11 Home, Inkwell Gray plus Traix mousepad sounds impressive on paper. But weather strengths like instant gratification ASUS Zenbook Duo drops you instantly into A/N processor and operating system. Intel Core Ultra 9 185H processor actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like ASUS Zenbook Duo Dual Laptop, Intel Ultra 9 185H, 16GB LPDDR5X RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD, 14-foot WUXGA, 1980 by 1200 OLED touchscreen, Intel Arc graphics, soft keyboard, W11 Home, Inkwell Gray plus Traix mousepad usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.